All right, it's official, guys, and we are hearing right now Brian Keefe is officially the interim, no longer the interim coach of the Wizards. He is now the head coach of the Wizards. Now, let me explain what we've known. So, basically, from my understanding was last offseason when Will Dawkins and Michael Winger took over, they were told that they could not fire Wes Unseld Jr. So, instead, they replaced his lead assistant, the second in command on the bench, with Brian Keefe, who's a former Oklahoma City Thunder guy. As you guys know, this whole front office is an OKC Thunder, extraction. And Keefe, there was no reports about the Wizards doing a coaching search. There was really nothing, okay? And the Wizards have named Brian Keefe as their coach. He's the 26th head coach in the organization's history. They said, Will Dawkins in a quote, "We are excited for Brian to become our next head coach. Brian is a proven motivator and a connector of people. As a leader in the organization, he will continue to positively grow and invest into the development of our players. His wealth of experience will help move our team forward as we build for long-term sustained success," end quote, Wizards general manager Will Dawkins said. Keefe was originally named interim head coach on January 25th, 2024, with the team seeing improvements in their defensive rating, overall net rating, and opponent three-point percentage over the remaining games of the regular season that he coached. Now, again, this is a guy who is a player development coach. I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, Brian Keefe is going to win us a championship. Brian Keefe is a 48-year-old who's a first-time head coach. He was with the Brooklyn Nets before that and OKC for a year or so. Then Los Angeles, New York, was part of the original Seattle OKC squad that came over. So he's somebody that so basically Sam Presti selected Brian Keefe and former Spurs assistant coach PJ Carlesimo to join him in laying the groundwork with what would become the Oklahoma City Thunder with Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, and James Harden. He joined the team as an assistant coach in 2007 and was there from the Supersonics days to when they made a championship run. And he was directly responsible for developing the team's roster of Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, James Harden, and he was, the team's defensive coordinator by the end of it. He also helped Derek Fisher and Phil Jackson develop Kristaps Porzingis, and then he went over to LA and helped Luke Walton develop Brandon Ingram and the other boys. And when he went back, Billy Donovan had him help develop Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and Brian Keefe is known for being a defensive coordinator throughout all these stops, and he's really, really good at coaching defense. So he's a proven player developer as well as a proven leader of men. So I think this is a good signing for us.